Alright, this is round 2 of the league. This hand is kind of defensive, so I can play offshoot turn 1 and hanger back turn 2. I have no ramp and I have 3 big spells here. I don't like this hand. I mean, yes, I can stall for a long time, but I have to draw ramp spells, and if I draw a 4-mana ramp spell, I have to draw 2 lands. So I think I mulligan, and this is also very bad. I now have 4 lands and 2 big cards and no way to ramp. I know that you can't mulligan every hand, but this is also not gonna do it. This deck can win off few lands, because Nissa's Pilgrimage gets you 2 lands and Explosive Vegetation also gets you 2 lands, so it's like drawing 2 cards. So this I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna be looking for a land. That's not what I want to draw. Also, you have to be a little bit careful with Wood Foothills and your Scry, but it's not gonna matter when I'm on the draw. But if you're on the play and you Scry to the top, you don't want to fetch turn 1. So let's see. Maybe I play against green-white Megamorph again. Maybe I will. That would be interesting. So I'll draw on both my fetch lands. It's a little annoying, but... So the question is if I want to thin my deck. I don't think so. Next turn I could draw like a Yari offshoot, so then I want to save my fetch land. I don't really mind drawing another land. That's fine. Could this be a blue-white control deck or Esper deck? And they might just be playing Jace or something. Because they can get Canopy Vista, but then they can't cast any more cards. Okay, Hangerback. I don't care too much about Hangerback. Okay, so there's a forest. So now I think I'm gonna fetch. So I go Shrine and get a forest, I think. Or actually I could get mountain maybe. Yeah, I have so many ways of getting forest, so I'm gonna get a mountain here. I just realized that Nissa's Pilgrimage can't get me any red mana. Alright, so let's go Nissa. See if it resolves. It probably should, but it's probably gonna die. That's okay. This is one of the decks that has the easiest way of flipping Nissa, but I don't have high hopes for that to happen. Oh, he did not play anything. So now I have to choose between Jaddi Offshoot plus Nissa's Pilgrimage, or I could just play a Hedron Archive. I think I like Offshoot a little better, since that gains me the maximum amount of life. I think it's safe to attack here. Or is it? I might just be killing it with Murder's Cut. Okay. Oh well. So... the thing is, now my opponent might be playing with counter spells. And in that case, I'd rather resolve a Nissa's... a Hedron Archive, I think. Yeah. Rather have Hedron Archive in play, because I can draw me some cards if I need to. So this is probably the Esper deck. Don't know how good the matchup is, but they have a lot of ways to deal with Ulamog. But I can get Also, they may not be mana screwed after all. They might just have wanted to get value from their knight. So this is probably not... So this is probably the Esper token decks then. Yeah, okay. I figured out what I'm playing against. I mean, the Esper control deck doesn't play Hangerback, so... Alright, let's just get some lands into play. And I think I'm gonna go map the waste, so maybe Mrs. Pilgrimage can gain me some free lands. I have no spells in my yard yet. Actually, I can just cast both, so doesn't matter. So I'm gonna be hoping to draw some action. I can crack the Sanctum if I need to at some point. Alright. Gideon, yep. Makes me happy I got to... I made an emblem, so now I can block either one because I have a 1/4 in play. A little bit of value. Alright, I'm gonna crack the archive. Look for an Ugin. There is an Ugin, so I might as well crack the woodland. Gain some life. Yeah, I have 7 mana, so go ahead. Let's see what we can do. So I can cast Ulamog or Ugin next turn. We will see what's gonna happen. Getting back Nissa seems kind of interesting. Problem is that Ugin doesn't get rid of Hangerback. So that's a problem, maybe. Guess I just block. And we'll see what's gonna happen. Crack the woodland. And gain some life. So my opponent might be on the plan of unloading a big secure waste, but he can only do it for free, so they are 2/2s. So if I go Ugin, I can get back my Nissa, but I think Ulamog exiling 2 lands gotta be the play. I mean, I can still, if I get Sanctum of Ugin, get a another Ulamog, but for now, because I have Ugin, so I'm gonna get rid of the lands, because I can always get back Nissa with Ugin. So this is probably getting countered or something, but I don't care. And he killed my Ulamog, that's fine. This offshoot had been very good this game. But alright, Shrine is not great. I'd rather draw Sanctum right now, but oh well. Oh, that was a mistake. I could have flipped Nissa, that was a big mistake. I'm sorry. That was bad. Oh, I can still play Nissa's Pilgrimage, so it doesn't matter, but that was a little bit loose. Now I don't gain the life from, so I'm gonna -3, and then he has yeah, playing a little loose. So I have lands left. Okay. So I guess I just protect my Ugin. Though my opponent can kill Nissa if he wants to. Alright. So he has to choose which planeswalker he wants to kill. I'm looking to draw another Ulamog. Okay, let's... Sanctum is good if I can ever draw something, but I fill my deck, get Haven back, which can get me into Ugin. So do I have mana to cast Ugin? Yes, I think I do. So let's do that. That also gets me Ulamog. Alright. My opponent had enough. So that Sylvan Scrying was actually pretty insane. Didn't think about it, but yeah, I'm still learning this deck, so I'm not too familiar with all the interactions yet. But my opponent is playing the Esper Tokens decks, which probably makes me want to put in Seismic Rupture. Kills most of his stuff. Question is if I want Rending Volley. Not sure about that. The problem is that he's gonna play a lot of small creatures, so I mean it might kill, I don't know, can't kill Gideon, so, and maybe I only want 3 Seismic Rupture, and maybe like the 4th Ulamog seems good. Taking out, actually maybe not Ulamog, because I'd rather have Ugin or Dragon Lord. Take out some offshoots, I don't think they're that good. And maybe take out something like not sure, maybe like a Hangerback doesn't seem great. Maybe Hangerback is worse than the offshoot actually. Alright, I think this is fine. Maybe like take out another Hangerback for the 4th Seismic Rupture. I just feel that that card's gonna be good. This hand has no colored mana and only 1 land, so let's ship it. This have to do. I have a Hangerback, only 1 left, and I have a map. So it's a bad hand, but so that card can get me a Temple, but I think it's just gonna be too slow. I need another ramp spell to do anything. Okay. Perfect card. Almost. Not sure about these defensive creatures against my opponent. He might live in Silk Wrap, and also what if he goes big with the big Secured Wastes. Alright, there's a Knight, makes my Seismic Rupture a little better at some point if I draw it. Play that thing, and a Hangerback for 1. Yeah, Hangerback is necessary evil in this deck, but I'm not sure how much it's gonna do this game. But the offshoot's doing work. It blocks his knight until he gets a Gideon. Okay, he's even gonna probably kill the offshoot, I would think. No? It's interesting. Play Haven, I think map the wastes. Because if I draw 4 mana ramp spell, I can still play it, and this makes it so I can block even through an emblem. Let's just map. Makes me also be able to play a Seismic Rupture next turn. I want to play it before my opponent has a chance to get a Gideon emblem or something. Either way, my opponent's gonna get value if he has a Knight of the White Orchid. I can't do anything about it. I have to ramp. I'd rather have Ugin right now than Ulamog, but I guess Stasis Snare in the Hangerback is better if I ever draw Ugin. So if I have Yadi offshoots under Stasis Snare, it becomes more of a blowout. Okay, so he took one of my ramp spells, but I have another one. Oh, I guess I have that too. So Nissa's Pilgrimage gets me 3 forests. That also makes me able to play a land this turn, so I think it's better just to cast this thing. Because if I cast Explosive Vegetation, I don't have a natural land drop in my deck. And I have Spell Mastery either way, so... Before I search for 3 lands, maybe not. So I can cast Dragon Lord of Tarka next turn if I draw it. Opponent might be on a big secure wastes. So I don't... My opponent could be on a counter spell. So Explosive Vegetation ramps for 2, Blighted ramps for 1. He can't counter the Blighted, but he could potentially counter Explosive. So right now it has 7. I'm gonna go up to 8. So yeah, maybe it's fine to get this thing countered. I mean, if my opponent has Disdainful Stroke, he can at least make him not be able to counter an Ugin or Ulamog, so I don't actually care that much if he counters this, but this makes me able to play Ulamog next turn. So I'm going for the biggest payoff. I have 7 mana, oh it worked, okay. Yep, also makes me go up to 28 mana, but I'm expecting secure wastes here. At which point I'm hoping for no Ugin. Yeah, here it is. Very good card against Ulamog, that's for sure. Not so good against... okay, not so good against Ugin, but good against Ulamog. Okay. Taking 6. And Dragon Lord of Tarka might actually be better than Ulamog at this point. I think I have to cast it to get rid of the Obnixilis, and the question is if I want to get rid of a land or knight. I think the answer is I want to get rid of the land. I'm at a pretty high life total, so getting rid of Ugin and Prairie Stream. Shuts off Disdainful Strokes, which I think they have in their sideboard. Let's see if he has an answer. He probably attacks with everything either way. I'm going to block. Shrine is not really what I want to draw. Question is if I want to attack. Yeah, sure. It's basically the same as blocking because next turn he's in Shump Block mode. So. play Shrine and... Yeah, I mean, there's no point in bluffing anything. I mean, my opponent can just... not gonna be able to play around anything anyway. So I might as well just thin my deck for the maximum. So I am dead to a Gideon, but my opponent has no cards in his hand, so he would have to redraw it. Okay, hanging back makes me be... Could draw Seismic Rupture, that would be good. Now I'm actually dead to if I don't draw anything. But if I draw Ugin, that's insane. If I draw Dragon Lord, that's probably also insane. If I draw another Ulamog, then I win, because now I don't win, but because I can't both attack and get rid of Hangerback. So I have a lot of insanely good draws. I don't know if another... Leaving one force in my deck for Nissa. That was not the draw I wanted. So this puts my opponent down to 6 cards left in his library. It's not going to be good enough. Let's pass. See if my opponent attacks. He probably should. Okay, well, that was bad. I was unlucky. I think I had a lot of good outs. Let's see. Or Nissa would be good too. Yeah. That wasn't good, but I'm now convinced that Seismic Rupture is very good. I'm gonna probably want all the 4 offshoots and maybe take out the last Hangerback. I just don't think it's gonna be good. Yep. Yeah, this works. I have red mana and 4 lands and a Seismic Rupture, so this seems good. I mean, Seismic Rupture is not that good against Secure, but... And I don't think I mind drawing another land, so let's just play a Forest. Get Mountain next turn. Okay. Now I think I will thin my deck of a land, because I don't really want to draw too many more lands. Alright. Play the Shrine, because if I draw running shrines, I want to be able to cast big spells. Wouldn't mind drawing like a explosive vegetation or something. Alright. Yeah. Scrying gets me to... Could either get another shrine or a blighted woodland. But either way I'm gonna have 7 lands. So I don't think it actually matters. But next turn I'm currently not doing anything. So then I could get a woodland and crack it. Otherwise I'm not actually doing that much until then I can cast a turn 6 Ugin. So I think I get actually a blighted woodland. This is worse if I draw a ramp spell next turn, but or if I have to cast Seismic Rupture, I guess. Yeah, maybe this was a bad play. Because now I have to cast Seismic. Yeah, everything really turned out pretty bad. So, but I could just not do anything and wait a turn on Seismic Rupture. And it seems like a fine play. We'll cast Ugin next turn. I'm taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. I'm only taking 9. So that's okay. But now I wish I played it a little bit differently. Okay, so cast Ugin and -5. And I'm not gonna crack the Sanctum yet because I only have 9 mana. -4. Oh, he did it in response. My opponent actually cast Secure Waves in response to Ugin, so he didn't let the ability resolve. Because I was dead to another Gideon, but that was kind of funny. I think I made a misplay when I got the Blighted Woodland. I mean, my thought process was that I was gonna... If I didn't draw anything, I would let me cast Ugin. But the problem is I had a Seismic Rupture in my hand. It was pretty likely I would have to cast Seismic Rupture. So I might have been better off getting a Shrine, and then I could spend the next turn casting Seismic Rupture. Oh well, my opponent made a little bit of a misplay, to say the least. I don't know if I was dead. If I had Gideon, I was dead. Otherwise, it would have been a pretty close game, because I have 2 Seismic Ruptures to clean up. I mean, he could kill Ugin, but I could then kill his board and maybe be on playing Ulla. So I will see you in round 3.